Buddy the dog. I don't know how he can be so excited about all this, but yeah, it's winter time. So Buddy the dog, let's get the official count here. I have, he'll probably want to play with this, but oh, here we go. I guessed about right. Somebody asked how much snow, and I said about 7 to 8 inches, and that pans out about right. So we've got several things to do today. Namely, we're going to have to take hay to the cows or let them into our extra bales that we put out there. We'll see how miserable it really is. We'll probably also need to get the driveway open, because I imagine by tomorrow they'll want to have school, so I'll have to be able to get out with the bus. So we're going to see if we can make that happen right after this. Oh, Buddy the dog. I know you like to play in this, and I don't. I like to make it go away. So, one thing I realized I forgot to do before this all came, I thought I was so prepared and had everything I needed, but I'm realizing I have no idea what happened to my snow shovel. I haven't had to really use it for several years. I know I bought a brand new one way back when, so we're gonna have to try to hunt that up. Maybe I can get my sidewalk clear and all that, but right now I guess we're gonna get a 1650 running, see if we can't shove some of this out of the way here. This is just no fun, at least not for me. I'm not a snow person. We can cut us a path through here, then we will take out some hay bales or whatever we got to do, and then they'll be set up. Yeah, tell me you need exercise without saying you need exercise. Walking from the house to the barn takes up all your energy. All right, there's a 1650. Somewhat snow covered as it blew in all over everything. Why am I not surprised? I need to get me some magic powder though. Not powder, but laughing gas, chuckle juice, whatever you want to say, because I know it's not going to start. The question is, where did that go? I know where it went. Well, I'm all ready to plant, boys, but gotta wait till the snow melts. So I don't know if you saw that short or not, but I was trying to put tractors away, and that old style 770 just refused to run. Wouldn't even hardly turn over. Trying to put away stuff before the big storm, and this old thing here put up quite a fight, like it didn't want to be in the shed. But I swapped out the starter and messed with it for a good while, and it finally decided to run. So that's good. It breaks my heart to see it sit outside, so maybe we can do something about that. I was worried for a minute that it was locked up, but it started turning real slow, just like a, I don't know, every time you'd hit the starter, you'd see it go around, and I messed with it for a while, and finally I thought, well, maybe the starter finally gave up the ghost. So late that night I took the one off the 880, same story, but then all at once it came into it, started turning over fine, and it took a long while, but I finally got it running, and it's in the shed over there. So good times. This is one of those days when I really wish that I still had electric out here, so that I could have just had this easily plugged in without having to run a ton of cords or anything. Probably about due for a new seat on this feller. Chinesium seat. Finally giving up the ghost. Warm up a little bit. It doesn't like the cold any more than I do. It's thinking about it. We got about 5 out of 6 now. It'll come into it. We got throttle response at least. Oh boy. I don't really like plowing snow because I don't really like snow piles, but I do like having a nice flat surface to walk across, so it is what it is. Buddy's living his best life. He loves the snow. Don't be like me and forget about all the stuff you left lay around and then hit it. Some ice to the face, but sure. This might seem slow going, but it works. That there's probably, I would doubt there'll be school tomorrow unless it really shapes up. Maybe all the other roads are in better shape, but I doubt it. At the very least, I bet there'll be a delay, because if it's bad here, it's really bad in the western part of the county where they have hills and stuff. Not one of those guys that thinks you got to rake all your gravel off while you're plowing your driveway. I try to leave about an inch or so of stuff. If your car can't get through that, you got bigger problems. But go back and do it several more times till we got it what we think is passable. I'm also betting I'm probably not going to get any mail today. They don't really hold true to that neither rain nor sleet nor snow thing anymore, so. Well, I've had my fill of that for a while. I got it passable. I guess we should probably tackle the taking out some bales now. I don't really feel like it's necessary to. I think we can get bales out there is what I'm saying. We can assess the situation, but the big thing is to make sure they can get to water. So we've got to make sure that the tiles are not froze. Oh yeah. Good deal. It's actually nice when it snows, I guess, because that kept that insulated. Oh, that's cool. That froze up. I don't know about all this. Just being in this shed feels good out of the wind. It is miserable. Okay. Down there. Now you might be wondering, why are you doing this when you put those bales out there so all you had to do is open up gates? Well, I didn't really intend on using that unless it was absolutely necessary, because they'll make a mess in there. Plus, like that one, that'll be like turning them loose, and I don't really want to do that. Because I don't want to have to chase them back in this, you see, if they would decide to stray for some reason. So, wintertime claims its first victim in the form of you. You just got run over, but I don't think it was recording, so you probably didn't see that, but everything appears to be in one piece, so that's a win. I'm gonna take him a second bale, and yeah, this is miserable, but it's gonna get worse. So, and you say, why is that? Well, in my experience with this, when the snow is soft and all this, it's kind of a pain to navigate through, but the real problem comes later when all of this refreezes, and then yeah, bad things happen. Yep. A lot of fun. These tractors though, like this, they can easily get stuck in this type of stuff because it builds up under the belly. That's why I like the 1650 for feeding, but the trade-off is it's also a lot heavier, so it will dig itself a pretty big hole before it's over with. Well, I don't really want to tell one on myself, but I guess I will. I came in and I thought I'd warm up a little bit. So right before I came in, I started the pickup. That was over an hour ago, and it's been sitting out here running. But it ought to be good and warm now. And it is. So I guess we'll leave this video here. It's nice and toasty in here. We might as well drive it, you know. But I think what I'm gonna do here in a minute is make another video. I bought the parts the other day to replace this wiper switch because it's still up to its tricks. They still go off periodically. That's a common problem. So I got that, and I got some door switches, because see, it says that I got 2 doors ajar the whole time, and they're not. And I tried the tricks of spraying things and all that, and it didn't work. So anyway, might as well enjoy a scenic drive before we start working again. We'll fix this truck in a video, and then I'm probably off camera gonna give the cows some corn in addition. I figured we'd go out here and just see what happened. After I plowed this, I saw a county pickup come by. He actually did a respectable job. The road has a path. I didn't figure that it would. We were under a red no travel advisory warning thing, so anyway, it's better. So they already called off school for tomorrow like I figured they would, but there may be, I would say Wednesday we'll either have it, or at the very least it'll probably be a 2-hour delay. They usually do that after they've had several days off. The next day back is usually a delay day, because even if it looks like this here, there are places in this county where I've driven a bus through there too, and it ain't worth the risk. So, oh, and don't make fun of my little freebie gloves here. I'm just trying to use them up. These are those things that, I don't know, people in the mail send when they want money, and they send you a free pair of gloves. And I got to looking and I thought, I got a ton of these. I might as well start using them. They're super cheap and they unravel while you're wearing them. So you get about one use out of them and then they're throwaway. But hey, they were free and I got several of them. So it isn't really slick out here much at all. So, but my wipers are still going good, aren't they? The big thing is, this isn't really 2 lanes yet. I mean, it's a little better than 1 lane that they got plowed open, because if you met somebody, I guarantee you people will fall off into the ditch. Dad said a county truck, big truck, went off next to his house, so that happens. When you get this much snow, it doesn't seem like a lot of snow, but it's just enough that it covers the outline of the roads, and people get too brave and they don't know what, and then before you know it, you're slid down in the ditch. So yeah, Buddy the dog, he doesn't know what to think. But our driveway's passable enough. I mean, I'm in 2-wheel drive and it's kind of slipping a little, but not too bad. But see, that's why we got to start fixing stuff, because it's super annoying. It thinks the doors are open and they're not, and it's beeping at me. Ah, well, I guess I'm gonna call this one here. What do you think? Think we got enough to make a video? Probably. So that's where we'll stop this one. Until next time, yeah, thanks for watching. Do you suffer from low intelligence and are easily entertained? Well, then hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment. And that way we can keep making entertainment that your feeble minds can understand. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.